morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, December 6th, 2023. I'm back at y'all with a good one. Well, I think it's a good one. If you can, if you don't mind, would you please hit the like button? I would like for every person that watches this video, please hit the like button, and you're going to get a blessing for Christmas. An unexpected blessing for Christmas. Everybody that hit the like button. I'm claiming that, and I'm sending that in your direction. You're going to get a financial breakthrough for Christmas when you hit the like button on this video. Because this video is inspired, designed to help you. And here we go. So, if you ever have, I ain't gonna say if, I'm gonna say when, because I know everybody go through it. When you're going through a rough time in your life and you feel like giving up, you got big hopes and dreams, or you just trying to make it day by day. It ain't about your hopes and dreams that ain't coming true. It's just about you having a hard time just paying the light bill, just paying the water bill, just paying the rent, feeding your child. Life is rough for you right now. And it seems like no matter how hard you try, which way you turn, no matter what you do, nothing goes right. You're just going through it and you feel like throwing in the towel, right? And then you'll turn around and hear someone say something like, well, God just testing you to see what you're going to do. God just testing you to see, can he trust you? So right there and then, they just told you a lie. God is not testing you because God don't test people. God already know what you're going to do in any situation, so why do he need to test you to find out what you're going to do? Why does he need to test you to see if he can trust you when he already know you? He know what you can handle and what you can't. He know what you can do and what you can't do. He don't need to test you. So what you're going through is not a test from God. But it still got something to do with God. But it ain't a test. What it really is, check this out. They say, and this is fact, you never know who really for you. You never know who your real friends are. You never know who the people that really love you are until you're going through something. Until you're down. Everybody love you when you're up. Everybody love you when the money flowing. When the cars and the houses and the jewelry and the clothes and the partying and everything good for you. Everybody love you then. But the ones who really love you, to find out who they are is when you down. You'll never know who really there for your ass until you ain't got nothing. Until your back is against the wall. Until your whole world is crumbling. Until you're going through trouble after trouble after trouble. That's when you'll know who your real friends are. That's when you'll know who really love you. Only then, when you are down, don't know how you gonna make it, and you scared and you worried, that's when you'll know who really love you. So where you going to, big boy? I'm glad you asked. That's why you're going through what you're going through. Because, not that God is testing you, but God is proving himself to you. This is an opportunity for God to show you that he got your back. Whatever you may be going through, no matter how tough it is, trust God. I ain't telling you who your God is. We ain't gonna argue about that. This don't matter who God is. Just know God is God. Even those who don't believe in God, he love you too. He got you too. I know you think you've been pulling it through on your own. God ain't did nothing for you. Ain't no God. Ain't, I know you believe in your greatness and your whatever. You've been figuring this out. You've been making these waves come through for you. I know you think that. God loves you too. Even those that don't believe. I know the church folks say, you know, God don't hear a sinner. Well, he don't hear nobody because we all that. Trust God. No matter what you're going through. It is not a test. It is a proof. God knows that it's hard for us to believe in him. I admit it. A lot of people don't admit it, like there's just so much faith, so much belief. I just know that, you know, and I'm just blah, 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 I'm holier than thou, that they have no doubt about God. But the true God knows that we doubt. The true God knows that it's hard for us to believe in something that we can't see. So therefore, he had to show us. He gives us something to see, to know that he got us, right? So what happens is, you will be going through let's look back over your life and to prove what I'm telling you. The many a time, this ain't your first time, whatever you may be going through right now, this is your first time going through problems, it won't be your last. Look back at all the problems you went through in the past, that you came up out of. That was God. Proving to you, even if you ain't get it yet, that was God proving to you that he's here. That was God proving to you that he exists. So look at whatever you're going through, not as trouble and problems. Instead, it's an opportunity. Whatever problem, trouble, pain, you're going through, no matter how hard it is, you lost a loved one, you lost your job, you don't know how you're going to pay your bills, you ain't working months, don't know what you're going to do. Don't look at it as a problem. Look at it as an opportunity. It's an opportunity for God to show you who he is. It is not a test on you. God knows what you're going to do. He ain't got no need to test you. Who are you that God needs to test you? You ain't that important. He don't need to test you. This is an opportunity that God is giving you for you to see that he's with you. If you don't have no problems, you won't know who for you. I can't say that enough. If you ain't going through no hard times, if you ain't never been through no problems, and you just been doing good all your life, you don't know if them people around you really there for you, and you'll never know. The only way you will truly know who for you is when you're going through problems. So God allows us, because life itself, God ain't putting these problems on you, it's just life. But when you go through something, just be ready for God to show up and show out. When you're going through something, don't be worried. Don't worry about it. Instead, be excited. What? When you're going through problems, trouble, trials, tribulation, get excited. I know it's hard to do. I even struggle with it. This message ain't just for you. It's for me too. I need God just like everybody else do. Get excited when times get hard, because God is on his way. He about to show up and show out. I promise you. You're going to look back and say, damn, God did that. I didn't know how I was going to make it out of that. And all that's going to do is increase and strengthen your faith to a point to where you're unbreakable. Your trouble, trials, and problems, everything you're going through, it's just something that's going to strengthen your faith, because God going to show you that he got you no matter what. I done been in so many situations I thought I wasn't going to make it out of. And here I stand. Don't be discouraged. I know it's easier said than done. You are not being tested. Instead, this is an opportunity. Take advantage of this opportunity. Keep your eyes open. Whatever you're going through right now, keep your eyes open and be on the lookout for God to show up. He coming. Keep your eyes open. Be expecting God to show up in a minute now. Whatever you're going through, in a minute now, he's going to show up. He ain't going to tell you when or what time, but he's coming. If you are a person that's going through some fucked up stuff right now, I know I cuss, God know I cuss. Y'all can judge me, God, he cussing talking about God. Yeah, God know that. If you're going through some rough times right now, Keep your eyes open. Be on the lookout. God is on his way. I promise you, he's on his way. He's not going to leave you like that. Never have. Hold on, y'all. I didn't mind. Never have, never will. God has never left you. The problem is, whenever we're going through something, we don't want that to last 1 second. We want it over with. We don't want to go through anything. So the problem is with God, because there be times I'm depending on God for everything. I don't like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like depending on God. Because I got to wait on him when I want it right now. So waiting on God, you're on his time. Depending on God, I don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. But it ain't never failed me. Depending on God never failed me, even though I don't like it. Because I want what I want, and I want it right now. But when I'm depending on God, I got to wait on his time. I don't like that. Because I want to rush God. I need it right now, God. Where you at? And that's a lot of our problem. We want the problem over with now. So therefore, we get frustrated, we get mad, and we go to doubting God. God ain't real because he ain't fixed it now. God ain't real because he ain't fixed my problem right now. Or that I'm going through problems. God ain't real because I'm going through some problems. He real. And he gonna fix it. You got to know that in the core of your soul. God gonna fix it. You can't fix it. A lot of times we mess things up even more because we get tired of waiting on God because I'm in a hurry and I need this done right now. We'll go do something stupid to fix the problem, make it worse than what it was. I.e., I'm broke, I'm gonna go sell dope instead of waiting to finish my college degree or waiting to my job to get better, or my employment or my education to grow. I ain't want to wait on that, so I'm gonna fix it. I ain't got no money, let me fix it. Instead of waiting on God, I'm gonna go sell some dope. End up in prison or strung out or something, or dead. Because I tried to fix it instead of waiting on God to fix it. Wait on God. He gonna fix it perfectly. Smooth, how it's supposed to be. You try to fix it without God, it ain't gonna work right. It's gonna be like putting a square in a hole. It ain't gonna work. Trust God. Whatever you're going through, it is not a test. He is not testing you. God don't play with us like that. God does not play with his people like that. God is not like that. I don't care what church people tell you or what nobody else tells you. Somebody told you God testing you, they lying to you. God is setting you up for an opportunity for him to show you that he got you. If you never go through nothing, you'll never know who got your back. It's just as plain as that. If you never go through nothing, you'll never know who got your back. God is showing you and will show you through whatever you're going through that he's there for you and always have been, always will be, always have been, and is right now. Trust God no matter what. It ain't going your way right now. I get discouraged because my tongue ain't growing fast enough. Any little thing is discouraging. The internet come at you, look at you. You thinking your video's good, your videos ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no likes. You ain't got but such and such subscribers. And look at them little videos over there. They channel got 200,000 subscribers and they ain't talking about nothing. That's the enemy's hope. And then I remember, trust God. Trust God. It's on God's time, not mine. It's on God's time, not yours. But God is coming. I can guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. He's coming. If you're going through something right now, be excited because it's an opportunity for you to meet God. If you ain't drowning, ain't no need for no lifeguard. If you're drowning, your lifeguard is coming to get you. You just gotta be patient. You want him there right now. You want him there on your time. He don't come on your time. He come on his time. My time is right now. I want everything. I want what I want, when I want it, which is right now. I want everything right now. I ain't trying to wait for nothing. It don't work like that. We like little babies. Why? I want it right now. We throwing temper tantrum when we going through something. You're not being tested, baby. God on his way. Trust God.